Yeah. Question.
Yeah.
And this we got a lot of response from this, didn't we, guys?
Sure.
Drizzy. You, what did you? All right, let's ask a question.
Yeah.
Do you find white women who only date black men strange?
Trim.
He said, Drizzy, do you so why are you trying to put it on me?
He said to me to ask a question, and he asked the question. So technically, he's voided the original question to me.
So are
I'm
you
throwing it
asking
to
me,
you.
is it because I is black?
First of all, I want to say, that white women who are the majority in this country do not come for us. We'll explain exactly where we're coming from.
I mean, come for us. I got the energy. It's the type of energy you bring when you come for us. Me, I just want it's cold outside. I just want you to like hold me and like rub my beard and rub my head. And
if they think
whichever
that we
one
ain't
you
coming
want.
full throttle this season, pause. You must be thinking it.
Yeah, me. I'm here, man.
No, okay, the reason why I brought up this subject, I'll
Go
start.
for it.
So basically,
Yeah, but I wanted them to answer.
20 odd years ago, 20 odd years ago, my mother moved to Peterborough.
Okay.
She moved from London to Peterborough. Shout out to my people that live in Peterborough. Yeah. I've had many experiences in it. But anyway, she moved up there, and when she moved there, she said several times, I'm moving to Peterborough. I said, all right, cool. Cool. So I went to go visit my mum in Peterborough. First of all, it's about an hour and a half from London. And at that point in time, I never left the ends. It was just the ends, right? So I've gone up to Peterborough. Okay, cool. Got off the coach. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. Got to my mum's house. Right, really quiet. Okay, cool. Okay. Hi, mum. Boom, boom, boom. In the house, the same vibe. Food in the fridge, bag of food, soul food. Everything was cooked up. Mum had this little patterned yard. I was happy. And I started integrating with people in Peterborough.
The locals.
There's a lot of white people in Peterborough.
Quite a lot.
Especially then. And
It's changed.
and yeah, it's changed. It's changed a lot now. But it's Peterborough.
diversified a
Peterborough
bit.
feels like a place where people who are in London need to get out. To obviously, cost of living is cheaper. Houses is cheaper.
Plus, it's not too far. So
Yeah,
you don't
but
feel
it's
like
not,
you're
and it's
missing
not.
out.
Yeah, it's not a
Stone
mad mish.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I started integrating. Anyway, started socializing, going out, clubbing, boom, boom, boom. So I'm talking to women, and
Surprise.
when I went there, bro, wouldn't you talk to women?
Of course, I'm here for, bro. I'm fully supporting where this story is going.
Okay, cool. So I talked to women, and a lot of the conversations was based on, oh, so you're from London, and oh, rare, and okay, you know what I mean? What do there's not a lot of black guys up here. Boom, boom, boom. It got really intimidating for a little bit, because I was just like, okay, cool. I'm from where I'm from. Everybody's from somewhere. I mean,
Coming from where I'm from.
you go down the road, couple Asian man a day. You go up the road, couple
Right.
African man. you go down there, couple. You know what I mean? London's multicultural. Anyway, I went up there and I was chatting to the women up there, and a lot of women were saying, "Oh, I love black guys, and I only date black guys." I was like, "Okay, wait. You only date black guys?" She says, "Yeah, no." And I don't want to out people because it's not fair, and I don't feel like you should be on the podcast using your platform to bring people down. I think it's most important just to, keep it anonymous and keep it moving. Yeah. So I spoke to the girl, and the girl was like,
Karen.
So I said, no. I said to her, so you don't date white guys at all? She goes, no, white guys, they're boring, and just to go to the pub. I said, okay, fair enough. So I was like, okay, so what do you like about black guys? And she was like, oh, you look cool, and you don't dress well. And then I was like, okay, cool. Part of me was smiling with like, okay, you feel us. Another part of me was like, that's a bit weird. What? So you don't? So I'll ask the question again.
Yeah.
So what? You don't date, and you have never
within your race.
You don't date within your race.
Yeah.
She's like, no. I'm like, okay, cool. So I was thinking to myself, and then I put it out there. I put it on the Facebook wall. It's popped off. First question I got was,
What about black guys then?
Yeah.
It's like their time will come.
yeah.
Right now we're focusing on you lot. Don't try and Jedi mind trick us. Stick to the subject and the topic. You guys.
One girl was like, I feel like I'm being attacked.
I saw that.
Well, why? What is that?
So basically, what I want to get down to, and I'm going to ask you, I'm going to pass it over to you lot.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between preference and fetishizing a person?
There should be. Yeah.
Is a difference?
Of course there is.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm coming from, where I feel like when you fetishize a particular person, it's like you're not really dealing with them as an individual.
Yeah.
You're dealing with them because of the color of their skin.
Right.
Because they're black men, you just because they got big woods or they dance well or they're popular or you'll be protected.
Or they have the dope barbecues.
Yeah, you got the weeds there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it feels like sometimes white women are fetishizing us in a sense where they just you're not really with me because
of
I'm black. You're not with me because of who I am as a person, Gino Morgan Heights. You're with me because I'm a black man, and I don't think that's right. What are you telling me?
First and foremost, I want you to define fetishization.
Fetishize.
Yeah.
Why is it so hard to say?
It's a new term. I've never heard. This is the first time I've ever heard of it.
Fetishize is like when you are particularly interested in somebody because of their attributes. So, color of skin, that they got nice toes, they've got their whack off.
So it's got nothing to do with fetishes.
It's got it is.
But I think
doesn't that lean towards like a sexual?
I think that question you're asking and the angle you're coming with or coming from, I think there's different levels to fetish. Like we've known, like it's been society's pushed forward the whole fetish thing to be
sexualized,
basically sexually.
But
it could be on a lower scale of just like I fetishize about waking up in the morning next to a black guy and hoping I get some fried plantain for breakfast. Someone can fetish that.
Or waking up in the morning and finding out that you're pregnant and that you're finally gonna get your brown baby.
That too. That's deep. But yeah, you're definitely. So you broke it down. Okay.
So I feel like
yeah.
When I'm saying is it strange for white women at this time, because we're talking about white women, it's like, again, I can only talk from my experiences. I'm not with my wife is white. If you want to say it, my wife's white. She's Jewish, but she's white.
Shout out to Lisa.
Right? So shout out to Lisa. But I'm not with Lisa because she's white. I'm with Lisa because I met her.
Who she is.
You like who she is. You love who she is.
Yeah. But yes, attributes played a part, breast bumper and all them things there. but you get me? That initially is who I met. And then I never went, rare, I'm going to go and draw Jewish girls. I never did that.
I mean, that's nothing wrong with that. That's a good, comfortable, cushy, set yourself up for life situation. I'm not mad at you for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at you for that. Shout out to J Electronica. I'm not mad at you for that.
What happens when they link up with maybe a black brother and the family's not happy?
Yeah.
And then the P is not there again. What happens to that part?
Well, I'd hope that
then with the attributes have then dissolved.
I'd hope that my intellectual Negro brother would have like saved up the P he was getting in that situation.
Yeah, I'm a Jew too.
Yeah, straight up.
Because it's an interesting conversation, because I feel like as a black man, there's no reason why I wouldn't be with a black woman at all. I could have easily been with a black woman. I love you. That was not really ever that was just never a talk. It was just when I coming up and growing up as a human being, my mum was never really in my ear about who I should date, or should she just. She was just like, bring on somebody that's gonna
somebody decent,
exactly gonna represent.
No, so, what is that?
Oh mate, I had several occasions I brought Gallo.
And you know when your mum gives you the eyes,
exactly, and let's go down a deeper rabbit hole with the situation as well. Do you feel like porn has a effect on it, on the way that people are fetishized?
It depends on what you search, because that makes it sound makes it sound like some people would search.
Bro, that's not good, bro.
Hold on,
bro. Why is Drizzy laughing like that, bro? Woo!
All right, so
Trim, say what you're saying, bro. Because I'm more interested
that.
in what you're saying than this guy over here.
Well,
losing calories by laughing way too long.
Yeah, I watch porn, innit?
Yeah.
Surprise.
I watch porn.
Them bright pop up man.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, you watch porn.
I like the parties. I like the parties. I like all the multiples. You get what I'm saying? And I like, and it's just caramel over there, caramel over there,
a little bit of vanilla over there, a little French vanilla.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, raw. And I like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just I wouldn't search. I don't. If there's a video that looks interesting,
you know what? Yeah, first of all,
I think about what I say before.
I'm loving this new trim. I'm loving this new trim. What's going on, Trim?
Yeah,
because I got cognitive behavioral training. When I got counselled, they counselled me.
Okay, right.
And now I'm coming out of myself.
That's
coming
nice.
out of my shell because I used to be such a shy,
shock,
shy Cancerian. You know me. So now you get what I'm saying. It's all different, and I'm on a different plane.
Oh look, can I say I feel the couch has something to do with it because the couch probably reminds you of therapy session.
But bro,
right?
did you get that top for the couch? It's the exact same shade.
Hey, I'm just out here trying to represent me.
It's the same shade.
Right, let me read. All right, can I read
a
few people on Facebook got in touch with us regarding the
subject.
subject.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jade. Jade says depends on whether they do it to fetishize, which I've spoke about, or if they just have a preference. There's a difference between a white girl who will only date black men to chase the BBC. You know what that is? That's not the television company we're talking about.
Billionaire Boys Club, no?
No, bro.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Or to have a brown baby because they are cute, and white women who see.
What do you mean? Sorry, I'm not even.
And white women who see and love black men because of who he is and
his essence
and their attributes. They are they're bringing the table while understanding, supporting them through the daily struggle of whitewashed society, reminding them that they are a king and strong enough to do anything they put their mind to, and checking their own friends, family, and even strangers for the derogatory bullshit that gets said, insinuated, or gestured.
Gordon Bennett.
Okay,
scripture from the Bible.
So there was that one, and then it was. I'm not entirely sure how to answer this, but the truth is, I think black men are just absolutely beautiful. I don't tend to view white men the same.
Look at us.
Would it prevent me from dating a white guy? No, if he rocks my world and the world.
Yeah, but how does he
get rocks to world? My world regardless of his
black wall in front of you.
Yeah.
And then I'm not Helen. Shout out to Helen. I'm not reading your comment because you're off the chain.
Whoa, no. That's what we want.
Helen is off the chain, bro.
She put it up on.
Bruv, this is the fast food podcast.
She put it in the comment section for everyone to read.
This is what we do.
Let's go.
We're off the chain.
We're off the fucking chain.
We are off the chain. This is what we do.
For fuck's sake.
You say it's off the chain and then it might not be off the chain.
All right, okay. There are two types of women that exclusively only date black guys. Those with a big ass and those that love a big dick.
Hello.
Pause.
Sling.
You can be both types, but you can't be neither. I don't know how you break that logic or thinking down, but it's true.
All right, so where does she fit into that little separation she just gave us there?
Listen, I replied H. I'm crying. That's what I.
Hilarious. I don't know what to say.
I don't even know where.
I am taken back by it.
Jade and her went backwards and forwards on that actual love. Okay, and it got kind of tetchy, and I had to kind of break up the thing.
Shit!
Like I was
for real.
Like, yo, don't. That's what I'm saying. Controversy.
Yeah, I was like, don't come on, like guys, you know. Yeah. Shout out to Cher. Cher said it's weird, but when people say they only date those of certain races, if someone is attractive, they are attractive.
Facts.
Sammy, interesting one. Guess you can't help you are attracted to. Will definitely be listening. She's gonna be listening. Shout out to definitely. Gina, I feel that everybody or anyone who exclusively dates outside of their ethnicity has some mental unpacking to do. Shout out to my brother Teeks who just put a coffee mug in the picture, like he was ready for the smoke. Yeah.
I mean, hold on. Repeat that last comment
where
again.
am I going?
Before Teeks one. Shout out to Teeks. About the mental unpacking.
Yeah, I feel like
Unpack
that
me.
anyone who exclusively dates outside of their ethnicity has some mental unpacking to do.
Okay, so all right. Let's
How
make.
do you get to address this and not talk about and not answer the question? How do you pick and choose what you're going to answer?
Hold on.
He might be.
First of all,
Yeah.
let's rewind and come again. Man, get a little counselling and they tell him how to like open up the book of life and speak, and now all of a sudden you want to be pointing pictures.
Drizzy, that's not this trimmer for opening up.
No. Pause.
We need him.
No.
We need him in this.
First of all,
we need him in this position.
We should congratulate the brother. We should congratulate the brother and anyone else who identifies they need a little bit of help and they go counselling.
Yeah.
It's like people that go to rehab. They
Yeah.
make rehab seem like it's a really bad thing. When really people should be commended and bigged up for like
instead
you
of
identify the problem.
I don't want it to be a problem. I want him to. I don't want him to retract.
No.
further
You're
down the
right.
season
You're right.
where,
You're right.
"Oh, Drizzy
But now all of a
kinda
sudden
made
he's
me
a
feel bad
gunslinger
about-"
with pointing.
No, I need him in this position.
Okay, pause. All right, cool. All right, let me answer the original question, Trim.
Appreciate it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, do I find it strange? No. From my own personal experience, out of all the relationships I've had,
Yeah. Right, it's really
I've had 2 relationships outside of my race.
Right.
How did you get to go?
I was checking like how many people
There's
I've been in an
more.
actual relationship with.
Okay.
And then I was like, then I broke it down into subheaders.
Yeah.
And then I broke it down into further subheaders, and then I came to
That was a lot of analysis.
yeah.
Gotcha.
You know, match of the day and all that.
Yeah.
So and I didn't ever think like, oh man,
Yeah.
they're white.
Right.
It didn't
I think
really
that's important.
plug into me. You know what I mean?
important.
Pause.
Doesn't matter.
I was just like, I find you attractive
Yeah.
and you're cool people. And when I'm in your world, you don't like make me feel any uncomfortable or anything like that.
That's
and if
right.
anyone does try to make me feel uncomfortable, you're in your front
Yeah.
center to be like, whoa, what's the difference between him and me?
Absolutely. And
You know what I'm saying?
the thing I want to say as well is, don't feel like you can't be a black man or a black woman and date your own. I don't feel like there's.
But they do.
No, but I don't feel like at the end of the day,
They do,
if you
man.
want to preserve your kind,
Yeah.
if 2 Jamaicans want to date Jamaicans,
Yeah.
We don't need more.
there's
of them.
nothing wrong with that. There's no. You want to do if you want to date within your own race and you want to stick to that.
Yeah.
I ain't got a problem with that. All I have a problem with is you wanting to be with another race because
Because
of
of.
their race and not because
That's
of the
fine.
person who they are.
Yeah.
And I feel we put the
last.
picture of the Kardashians up
Because-
Kardashians are typically they date black.
They
brothers.
are vibranium stealing women.
Wow, I didn't say that. But I feel you.
You know what I
Trim,
mean?
we're
But
doing
no,
a
so
podcast.
it was calm. It was calm, and
Yeah.
and they were great relationships. I introduced them to my mum. My mum didn't batter her eyelids once.
Yeah.
I still speak to one of them to this day.
Yeah.
And like, do you know what I mean? She was cool.
Yeah.
She was nice. She treated me well. I treated her well.
Wicked.
It was all good. Do you know what I'm
Did she
saying?
buy you lots of stuff?
I
For some reason, sorry,
Go
you
on.
can answer it in a minute. But no, I'm joking. but what I did experience when we was younger, and I don't know whether this is me, like doing the whole stereotype thing, but not a lot of, but some of my friends that went out with white girls, they would just buy them a bag of things,
Okay.
and the black girls was not buying my friends.
I experienced that.
Right.
But I experienced that.
I know, and I like the way
And
I
like
like
they
the
were
route.
like, I
I
wanna
like
be
the
a-
route you're
you
going
guys-
down, bro. Because
What was that?
I've had conversations with.
I thought
I've
they
had
were trying to
conversations.
give us our jewels
Reparations.
and our bits. Yeah, like here's your 40 acres and a mule.
Wow.
You can have
in
that.
my bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
because there's that stereotype that you get with a white girl, and
What is it?
sexually it's pops off.
It's
They're gonna-
the percentages are higher.
Have you seen old Patrice O'Neill's stand up where he was like, black men, the reason why we be going with white women is because we can stick it in their ass.
Jeez Louise, God.
Is that
damn.
a bonus?
That's a bone. That's a bone.
Is that a bone?
That's just giving a dog a bone. But what I'm saying to you is, in conclusion, because I want to move on. As I said, I think there's a difference, and there's if you're attracted to a certain type, there's not a problem. I don't feel like no one should be ridiculed for liking a particular type of person or attribute in a person. We spoke about it last season. Everybody likes calves, people like bums, but what I'm talking about is when you fetishize and you're just specifically with that person for that particular reason.
Because of race.
Yeah, because of race.
Yeah, but so what? Like, do what the hell you want to do in it. It's your life. Right. No one breathes for you.
Right.
No one. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so if you like someone for their color, that's fine. Like I was watching. Did you see that? Did you see that video where the white guy was saying stuff about? Sorry to kind of come off the subject a little bit. Yeah. There's a ginger. No disrespect. There's a ginger guy. White fella.
How's Drizzy a white ginger white fella?
No, I said he's ginger.
Yeah, okay.
But no disrespect. But this guy,
ginger woman.
Yeah, and he was saying something about he's not listening to no black man, and he ain't listening to no.
I saw that.
Packers. He said the word packy.
Yeah, I don't.
Which I don't rate.
White people.
Hold on. So he said that, and I was like. And people was like, he's disgusting, he's this, he's that. And all I could think of was, I'd prefer for you to say how you feel so that it's not hidden. Yeah. I respect him for being honest.
Yeah. So we can punch him find him and punch him up.
I don't even want to punch him up. I just know that's your stance.
Great.
No, I do want to punch
That's fine, but I don't get angry about those things.
You shouldn't let what someone's saying make you feel you want to physically harm them.
Why?
Here's the thing. In the UK... There's this blanket umbrella feeling of like, oh, it's not as bad as it is in America. At least the police over here don't shoot you lot, whatever. Here. The thing is, why I respect America as a whole, especially those lot, is they're honest about it.
They're blatant with it.
They want to call you the N-word, they'll call you the N-word, and you know where you stand. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But you know where you stand. Whereas over here, they've got so many passive ways to do it that... You know, they get away with it.
I feel you.
So if he's doing that, cool. Please, let us know what you are.
But let's get back to the source. Yeah, let's get back to the source. The source is the fact of the matter. Is Trim touched on it. Is you love who you love.
Love is love, man.
It's important to love who you love.
Some people
there's nothing wrong with loving somebody who is black. That's not my problem.
Or white.
It's not my gripe. Or white. I've been lucky. All I can say. I'm not gonna go in depth to why, but I've been lucky. I've been fortunate. Because anyway,
you're a handful. Pause. But yeah,
let's talk about a few other things before we keep it moving on to our next.
Is it strange? Sorry, I just want to know. Is it strange?
What's that?
Because the question was, is it strange? I don't think it's strange.
No, you don't. I feel it. I do feel it's a little strange if you exclusively only date your outside of your race
without any foundation. If you got a foundation to back it up, I only exclusively date this race because when I dated within my own race,
of course, Trim. If you move to China tomorrow and 10 years I go link you and you're with a Chinese girl, guess what? I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Considering there's like a billion of Chinese people in China.
But what I would be concerned about is if you won't and if you're going, gee, have you seen the way? God.
Yeah, but
Chinese already.
Chinese girls, they're nice as well.
They are. They're stepping up in the world. Shout out to Vicky Chase.
I have one.
Yeah,
glad to say that.
It's good. I've said what I was gonna. Sorry. Go on.
No, I don't want you to fall down that slippery slope. So we're going to pretend I said that, and not G, and then we'll keep moving as you were, Trim.
Yeah, he said that. But what I'm saying is, as far as strange goes. Like I said, I don't think it's strange. I don't think that, and I think that a lot of these things, a lot of people have views on stuff, and it affects them mentally because of some kind of experience that they had at a younger age, possibly, and it resonated and it stuck, and they stayed with it. And you already know, people don't like change. not many people that are really have experienced enlightenment and this and that and go more into the spiritual side of themselves and not realize that this is just a vessel.
Yeah, I like what you're talking.
This is just a vessel.
Yeah, I like what you're talking, Trim.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why for me, I am an advocate for love.
Yeah.
You understand? And people don't understand that. So when you start saying, when you kind of put it into a only thing, yeah, then that is almost like, so I was trying to trend fannies. But yeah, so like I said, I'm an advocate for love, and you should be able to love whatever you want. Man.
Love is love.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
Going to the